Welcome to 2KU. As you play basketball, we will teach you how to perform moves in NBA 2K17. Now get out there and become the ultimate hardwood hero. Press the jump ball button or move the right stick in any direction. To sprint, hold sprint and move the left stick in any direction. To do a normal pass, press pass. Use the left stick to select the receiver.
Hey, get it! Out!
To swap players on defense, press Player Swap to control another defender that's close to the ball. You can shoot the ball by pressing and holding the shoot button or moving and holding the right stick straight down. Release shoot or the right stick when the meter is full.
Keep shooting, man! Keep shooting! I got it!
To perform a jump shot, move and hold the pro stick straight down and release.
Don't worry about it, keep shooting that!
To shoot a free throw, move and hold the shot stick straight down and release when the shot meter is full.
You got it out. Make sure the pitch down there. I got shot. Ball don't lie. An outlet. Match up. I got bag, big. Here we go, I got my man. I got here. Make sure you get the man.
Use this indicator as an aid when playing on defense. It points to who you're matched up with or where on the floor you need to be. To contest a shot, hold intense D or hold the right stick in any direction when near the shooter.
Don't let him get it! Yeah, good board! Oh, I got
Get
it!
that!
Grab that! Oh!
To perform a block, press block when near the shooter. To perform a bounce pass, press bounce pass. Use the left stick to select the receiver. Use the shot meter as an aid while shooting. When you start a shot, the meter will begin to fill. Time your release when the meter is full.
Out, out.
Press and hold intense D to get into a low defensive stance.
Pressure him up!
There are 3 dedicated buttons for passing: normal pass, bounce pass, and overhead skip pass.
Good board, baby, yeah!
The shot meter will shrink or expand depending on a player's shooting range. The more out of range he gets, the more the meter shrinks.
Shoot it, shoot it!
Hey, get it back, get it back.
To perform a steal, press steal when near the dribbler or while in the passing lane.
Don't let him get it! Hit me!
To perform a signature size-up combo, perform standing dribble moves with the pro stick in rapid succession to trigger special signature size-up combination moves.
Ah, give me a break! Keep shooting that!
Box
Grab
out,
that!
box out. Shooting 2.
Get this board, fellas, get this board. Pinch here, pinch here. Spin back my feet. Ball don't lie!
Use this indicator as an aid when playing on defense. It points to who you're matched up with or where on the floor you need to be.
Coming off. Shoot down, shoot on. It's ours, it's ours, it's ours. That's one miss, make it 2. Shot, shot, shot.
To do a bank shot, move and hold the pro stick straight up and release.
D up over here! Get it, get it, get it! Good board, baby! Help!
For hands-up defense, move and hold the right stick in any direction.
I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep coming, baby.
To do a pump fake, tap shoot or quickly move and release the pro stick.
D up on him!
Yo, get on him, yo!
Hey!
To do an overhead skip pass, press overhead pass. Use the left stick to select the receiver.
Hey, good boy, baby!
Pull off dribble moves by quickly moving and releasing the pro stick.
There you go.
Be sure to practice with different players, as everyone has a unique feel to their jump shot. The thin ring outside of the shot meter shows the player's shooting hot and cold spots. A red ring indicates his hot spots, while blue indicates cold.
Oh, bomb that!
Hey, it's there!
Out of bounds.
To do a signature rhythm dribble, move the pro stick toward the hoop, then quickly release.
Yeah,
Shut up, shut
get
up.
it, get it.
That's all right, man!
Finish, man. Right there.
To perform a between-the-legs cross, move the pro stick between the offhand and the player's back, then quickly release.
Pressure him up. Pressure.
That's all
To jump
right,
for a
man.
rebound, press rebound while the ball is in the air.
You got it, you got it.
To dive for a loose ball, repeatedly press steal or block.
Two shots, gentlemen. Two.
Boss, I got shooter, man. I gotta get the rebound. Gotta get it.
All online.
Pinch here. Let me go back up. I got here.
To dive for a loose ball, repeatedly press steal or block. To perform a normal layup, move and hold the pro stick left, right, or toward the hoop while driving. The pro stick direction determines where you finish the shot.
Pop it, baby.
Get him! Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, good board.
To do a pro stick steal, move the right stick left or right to steal with that hand, away from the dribbler for a strip, or toward the dribbler for a dig steal.
No! That's all you got. Get on him. Pressure him up.
Depending on how far you are from the basket, the post-up button will either put you in post-up or protect dribble.
Good boy! Good boy!
To do an icon swap, press Icon Swap, then press the Action button of the desired defender to take control of him.
There you go!
To box out, hold box out when near an opponent after the ball has been shot. To perform a crossover, move the pro stick toward the offhand, then quickly release. Players get tired during the course of the game, which can in turn affect overall performance on the court. This meter shows a player's short-term energy level. It drains when performing intense or physical moves.
Ball to the left!
This ability icon indicates that the player has a generally high overall rating.
Good board, baby. Yeah.
This ability icon indicates the player is known for his dunking ability. To change your post stance, hold post up to engage, then quickly move and release the right stick away from the hoop.
Good boy, good boy.
Well, I'm hosting this year's NBA2K17's My Career Mode. My man over here, he usually doesn't do things like this, but Kobe, I appreciate you coming out.
No, it's my pleasure, man. I'm excited. Looking forward to seeing what kind of careers they're gonna have.
You know what? I'm really glad you said that, because you laid out a pretty perfect foundation, man. The blueprint was pretty flawless.
Thank you, sir.
Work every day till we meet ends. I fit turn it up on the weekends. Boss a close to your real friend. Tell me why you
7 seconds. Here's a three-pointer. It's over.
I said you're in career mode, the entire career. That's good and bad. Ups and downs, come on, man.
Unbelievable.
So what part of the game are you going to miss the most? I mean, we saw everything.
Yeah, all of it, honestly. The good, the bad, the wins, the losses. It's a lot like boxing, man. It's really about the opponent within yourself. It's the most important, right? You win that battle, then you win the rest of them.
It's a game within the game. My man. All right. Well, welcome to... What am I doing? I got you right here. Can you do the honors?
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to NBA 2K17's My Career Mode. Enjoy.
See, that was great.
Right?
Yeah.
It's good?
I felt it. I mean, I felt like you meant it.
I felt it too.
Okay.
I felt it too. They better not have a better career than mine.
What happens if they do?
I'm about to lace these things back up.
Right back in it.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Not bad, right?
No, I know I didn't teach you that.
Oh, you definitely didn't teach me that. No, I learned that in AAU and summer ball.
Oh, come on. There's no fundamentals. It's all flash and sparkles. And you know what?
Sparkles?
These kids, yeah, sparkles. I'm surprised you didn't have the Globetrotters anthem theme song playing on that thing. You know, these kids, they come to me every year wanting to be you, and I have to start all over again from scratch. Next time you make a highlight video, do me a favor and yourself and put it on there with chest passes and mid-range jump shots.
Okay, look, those moves were just for the highlight reel. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a student of the game.
Yeah, you're a student of me. I'll put the ball in your hands.
Hey, you think if I tell EJ and Kenny that you're my favorite player, they'll think that's funny?
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna put nothing past those guys. They might. And all I gotta do is just make a highlight reel from old VHS copies of my old games to substantiate your claim.
Oh, a whole VHS copy, huh? You might get like, 12 views from that. Like every player on your team might watch that. That's a pretty good number.
I'll get a baker's dozen, because you better watch. Because what you just showed me on that phone, man, you need to make sure that you stay familiar with the fundamentals.
Oh, I'll definitely give it a watch.
You know where you're going yet?
Mike?
You're not gonna tell me?
Not yet.
1 million views, high school All-American. Safe to say the world will be watching you, Mr. President.
Yep.
Can you handle it?
Think so. This is a big decision. What college am I gonna pick?
"24 Seconds with Jason Richmond."
The #1 high school player in the country has chosen the Yukon Huskies in a particular clever video he recorded with an American flag draped behind him, in some homage to the president, apparently. Who knows? Maybe this kid aspires to be the president of basketball. I don't know what kids these days think, but I do think this kid has potential. But it's overcoming the obstacles that make you great. He's off to a great start with his college choice, no doubt. But he has to focus on the game.
Ooh. You ready, boy?
Let's do it.
Huh? Let's get it. All right? Yeah. That's what I like to see. Make sure you're ready for that pass, all right?
All day.
All
All
right.
day.
Press.
All day. What's up, Coach?
You hear that?
Oh, yeah.
You feeling that?
Yep. I'm pumped.
You ready to change this program overnight?
Let's do it.
These people are excited to meet the new kingdom here, buddy.
All right.
Now, these fans can be your best friend or your worst enemy, all right? Head coach would never tell you this, but when you get out there tonight, I want you to put on a show. Win this crowd over,
Let's do
okay?
it. You know, my dad used to say, show him what you got. And I got something for him tonight.
Did you hear that? They're playing your song, friend. Let's go.
All right.
Come on.
Go.
Get at it, boys.
Woo!
reflection in my eyes. Rise and falter, is it all? I won't apologize. Oh, I've been restless, and now I'm like a storm unexpected. I'm losing all control, now I'm fearless. The moon is calling me. You can run away. I'm a
Thank you. Thank you. All right, everybody. We just want to thank you all for coming out and supporting us. And we wear these colors with pride. And we don't take for granted the love we get from all of you. And this year, we're really confident. I mean, I'm back, and we have the president on our team. So again, thank you all for coming out and supporting us, and I believe that we'll be the team cutting down those nets in March. Thank you!
talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
that's how you win a game.
Live,
that's
bro.
what I'm talking about. Give me something.
I've never felt that type of energy in an arena, man.
Hey, man, listen, it's like that most games, especially during conference and postseason play.
Yo, man, I'm so juiced. I cannot wait for the first game.
There's only one way to pass the time.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking. The game. You ready to get dusted off? You ready to get dusted off?
I'm gonna dust you off. Hey. Yeah, Mom, you know, we don't have a lot of free time, you know what I mean?
No, I hope you at least have time to eat. You're skinny enough as it is, and I don't know where you get it from. Your daddy was as big as a house.
Yeah, I know, but the feeding is pretty good here. We have these meal plans, too, that are pretty good, but I don't know, I just guess my metabolism is a little faster than his.
Well, that's good. How's the team looking? Are you starting?
Well, Coach hasn't exactly told us yet.
Well, who else is going to start ahead of you? They lost 3 players last year, and the guys they have returning aren't as good as you. I know that. The one boy can't even shoot. Do you need me to talk to the coach?
Yeah, Mom, why don't you give the coach a call? I think he'd really appreciate it.
See, you're playing around. But, son, good luck. You know your dad would be happy just to see you in uniform.
Yeah, I know he would.
But not me. I need to see you scoring 30 points with 25 rebounds a game. I need more trophies on my shelf.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I'll talk to you later, baby. I love you.
Love you too, Mom. Bye.
Moms gives me no love.
Oh, man. She wasn't even talking about you.
Uh-huh. How's she doing anyway, Prez?
Prez. Never gonna live that down, huh?
Man, you gotta live up to it. I think that's the point. I mean, how else are you gonna lead us to a title?
Me? Nah, I'm a freshman.
So? Hey, look, I'm trying to win a title before I graduate. So I'm passing you the ball every possession. Just no look down so you can dunk.
Wait. You're not gonna shoot?
If you pass out of a double team, I'll shoot. Just consider me Steve Kerr and you 96 MJ.
96 MJ, all right. I'll see what I can do.
Buckets! Come on, pay up.
Look, man, it was all that talk about MJ. You
I
were
know.
distracting me.
I know.
I was on the phone with my mom, man.
Thank you for
that
the
doesn't
Gatorade.
count.
No, I know. It doesn't? You
All right,
gonna
let's
blame
run
your
it back.
mom now?
Run it back.
You're a sore loser.
Run it back. Best 2 out of 3.
Who puts it on their moms?
I was on the phone. You weren't on the phone?
Oh, okay, all right. We'll go again.
Yeah,
I
let's
done
go
won
again.
3 straight already.
Okay, keep talking.
Welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. You'll see the Wake Forest Demon Deacons taking on the UConn Huskies.
And classes are done for the night, and the students have made their way over from the dorms. You can just feel the building growing to a fever pitch as 2 major programs are going to collide in a showdown that'll affect the collegiate landscape heading towards the tournament.
And you know what? We've got plenty of road to travel before we get to the tournament. But this game kind of is a test for both of these teams. I mean, Prez and his teammates might be in for the biggest regular season test yet. And this building is going to be cracking. You can count on that.
Here are the starters for Wake Forest. They've got Cooper. Brian is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 slot. Outside Bryant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
There have been a lot of point guards, great point guards, that have just dominated at the collegiate level. But I think Prez could be the best of them all.
And Prez understands what it takes to keep offense effortless for his team, creating chances for others or taking over himself when it's called on. And something that comes as second nature to Prez and is really rare to see at that point guard position at his age.
Beal against Irving. Here's Cooper. Back to Beal. Some nice passing by Wake Forest here. And Bryant kicks to Miller. Pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Prez picks one up.
Two shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Demon Deacons shooting their first free throws of the evening. The Huskies making a switch here. Days checked in. He's in at point guard. Also Keefe out there. Pierce is out there with Reed. And it's Sims in at the 4. Keefe passes to Irving. Sims in the corner. It's deflected. Kicks to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Here is Keefe. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good by Pierce.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
On the court right now for the Demon Deacons. We've got McAdoo. Clarkson is out there with Jones. And it's Gaines in at the 1. Now here's Jones. Here's McAdoo. And the 3 ball is good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
A lot of times you'll see a star player out of high school come in and only look to score when they get the ball. Prez is different in that regard. He knows the value of strong team play and is always willing to put the team first.
And, Greg, we've seen a number of players that say they have a team-first mentality, but the old saying is true. Actions speak louder than words. From what I understand about Prez, he'll demand a lot of his teammates. And as far as mental focus, he won't let them slide at all.
Here's McAdoo following the basket by Prez. And McAdoo kicks to Jones. Moore dishes to Jones. No good that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Outside Irving. 1:03 left here in the first half of basketball. They set the pick. Here's Reed, and he banks in the layup. Reed's got his first basket. 52 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Clarkson. Reed against Jones. He kicks it to McAdoo. Now Gaines. Moore left side. Tries again. He lays it in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Irving attacking. Puts up the baby hook. Rebounded by Clarkson.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Here's Moore. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Demon Deacons have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Demon Deacons lead by 2. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the second half of college hoops underway. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, so far it's been a close one, and these teams seem to be very evenly matched.
And I think it's going to be one huge run that decides this game. Someone like Prez will get hot and just maybe make 5 in a row, and then it is curtains. So you can just kind of feel a change in the air here for the second half.
In at point guard, and it's Joseph in at the small forward. On the court right now for the Demon Deacons. They've got Miller. Cooper is out there with Bryant, and it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward. Beal gets a wide open look. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Beal's got the lead up to 3 now for the Demon Deacons. The Huskies on offense. Here's Irving.
When you talk about Prez, one thing that I think you need to keep in mind is that he epitomizes what it means to be a student athlete. I mean, never takes shortcuts in the classroom and is a very dedicated student off the court. Love to see that.
Yeah, and just talking to Prez for a few minutes, and you'll see how seriously he takes his academics, not just for himself, but for everyone in his life. And the fact he values that education speaks also, I believe, to his character.
And what makes Prez special is his passion for the game. Any weakness he has, he works tirelessly to make it a strength.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Beal kicks to Bryant. And there's the pass to Cooper. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Demon Deacons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Ilgauskas. The Huskies making a switch here. Day's checked in, and the Demon Deacons making a change here as well. Foster's checked in for Bryant. Teams deciding to change it up. Demon Deacons leading by 5 in a 2-guard. Pierce is out there with Martin, and it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. Pass to Bryant. And the call will be against Prez. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's McAdoo. From down in the low post, it goes. And Wake Forest leads by 7.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Keith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
And McAdoo kicks to Moore. Stolen by Pierce. And now run up the court. Pierce pushing it up. Keith passes to Irving. Outside Jennings. Back to Irving. And he lays it straight in.
Tell you what, it's not easy being tagged the top high school prospect, as Prez was early on for his class. But you have to give him credit for taking the honor in stride and keeping his feet on the ground while his head was in the sky.
Yeah, and I think what keeps Prez grounded about being that top recruit is that he knows it means nothing if he doesn't continue to grow and perform at the next level. A lot of players will think they've made it when they get that accolade, but Prez knows it's just the beginning.
For the Huskies, Splitter's checked in, and it's Joseph in for Keith. And then for Wake Forest, Cooper, he's checked in for Ross. Miller comes in for Jones. And Beal subbed in for McAdoo. Pass to Irving. 1:36 left here in the second half of the game. Moore against Martin. UConn moving that ball around. to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Splitter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And, Greg, we know how important every basket is, especially at this stage. And to me, that just looked like one of those inexcusable breakdowns.
Here's Cooper. Second chance shot. Huskies with the rebound. Out to the right wing to take the lead. Here's Splitter. Now here is Miller. Beal with it. He's picked up by Irving. Outside for Beal. Wake Forest again missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Irving kicks to Martin. It's Irving, top of the key. Feeds it to Joseph. Moore with the steal, and that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim. So the Demon Deacons get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports.
Played like crap last night, man. If I make this, we go home. If I miss it, 100 more.
There we go. It was just nerves,
One
bro.
more round.
Either way, I'm here with you. Let's get this out the way. Let's go home. Let's go home. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. We've got the UConn Huskies taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And there's nothing better than college hoops, if you ask me. Where else can you hear the roar of the student section in a tightly packed building like this one? Always great to feel the energy of the campus.
And, you know, Greg, this is where it all begins for a lot of these players. The experiences they'll have, the teaching they'll receive in the game of basketball. I don't think there's any substitute for going through a college season and dealing with the adversity, the highs and lows, and learning how to play basketball at this high level. These kids certainly will be the stars of tomorrow.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. He's in at point guard, and it's Splitter in at the 5. Home in the paint. Lee with the ball. Duncan outside. Pass to Calderon. Terry kicks to Lee. Lets it go from 11. Huskies with the rebound. To the paint. And a dunk by Joseph.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
On defense, the Huskies. Lee kicks to Calderon. Screen by Lee. Terry setting the pick for Calderon. On the wing, Terry. Duncan outside. Just 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Shot by Terry, no good. UConn with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Cutting the screen. Splitter passes to Joseph. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Joseph's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Here is Gaines. They set the screen. Here's Terry. And it's Terry again missing. The Huskies on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Shot by Joseph, no good. On defense, the Huskies. They're leading by 8. Calderon dishes to Lee. Passes it to Terry. Drills the baseline jumper.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Out of bounds, Kansas will take possession. Now here's Williams. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, we've got Williams, and it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. The dish to Williams. Calderon kicks to Dedmon. There's the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Fast break, here they come. Keefe passes to Irving. And there's the 3-second violation. Jenkins is checked in for the Jayhawks. The Huskies making a switch here. Kansas trails by 6. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And this is a deficit that isn't problematic, but they'll want to start chipping away at it as soon as they can before time starts to work against them.
Well, you know, Greg, I think you've got to give Prez a lot of credit for putting this team in a place where they can just play their game and let the clock do the rest. I mean, they came out with a lot more intensity early and very much in the driver's seat now.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Roski's leading by 7.
And one reason why Prez jumped to the top of the prospect list is because he had a great coach during high school. Coach Washington Falls gave him incredibly sound fundamentals, and it's allowed Prez to have a strong base with how he plays.
And not only did Coach Falls help him with his foundation as a player, but he also provided tremendous insight and advice into the world of basketball and the world that's around us in basketball. So I think Prez owes an awful lot to Coach Falls for the player he's become.
On the floor for UConn. In at point guard. And it's Martin in at the 4 slot.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Splitter. And a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Basket counts. Duncan's got his first points in this one. UConn with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Calderon. He's covered by Joseph. Lee against Irving. Now here's Lee, guarded closer. Here's Terry, and again it's Kansas.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Roski's leading by 3. Here's Irving. He kicks to Splitter. Back to Irving. UConn moving that ball around. Shot by Joseph, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And a wide open look for Lee. He can't get that one to fall. Well, Huskies on offense. Left block shot on the way. Nice D from Duncan. Out to the right wing. Calderon dishes to Lee. Duncan in the corner. Pass to Terry. Calderon in the corner. He feeds it to Gaines. Lock at 6. Right side, Lee for the tie. That one's not going to go. And the Huskies going the other way now. And here is Joseph. 8 points for him. It's good. 5 points in the game.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Timeout. Start it.
And Daniels up top. Dishes it to Dedmon. And that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks able to keep the ball here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
He dishes it to Jenkins. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 4. Daniels kicks to Dedmon. There's Williams with the 3. Keith grabs the miss. The Huskies leading by 5. We've got Williams, and it's Daniels in at the 2. Here is McGuire. Back to Irving. Feeds it to McGuire. To the paint. Irving kicks to McGuire. Pass to Keith. Williams against Irving. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Husky lead.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Williams against Irving. Poke loose. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he makes that one. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Huskies.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling it.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies. Here's Duncan. 1:33 left to play in the second half. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And UConn leads by 11.
Excellent activity by Prez, really getting the opposition into trouble thanks to his effort and energy and hustle.
Lee kicks to Duncan. Irving against Lee. 1:06 left here in the second half of the game. Calderon in the corner. 5 on the clock. The feed to Duncan. The wide open look here for Terry. None of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Terry's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. Lee's running. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, he could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
No need to back up if you can go up and punch it down.
You know what? Try to step.
"24 Seconds with Jason Richmond."
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to relay this message to you with a heavy heart, but we may have to impeach the president. He's really struggling out there. He's shown flashes of the potential that made him the #1 player in the country, but the college game is a different beast. Guys are a little smarter, a little faster. The defenses can gang up on you, and you can't just jump over them. Who knows? Maybe we should have started at like governor or mayor, but I don't want to be too hasty because he was coached by former college standout Washington Falls. So I think he can turn this thing around, and I hope so. If not for me, for our country.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. We'll see the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the UConn Huskies.
Well, these teams were able to survive their region and come out on top. Now they're part of the last 4 teams standing as they both fight for a right to play for the college championship in just a couple of days.
And it's been a fun tournament for both of these sides. You know, someone like Prez is raring to go and give his team a chance to play in a winner-takes-all game 2 days from now. So this is what college basketball is all about.
Now look at the Illinois starting lineup. They've got Harper free out there with Fresh. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the center position. Here's Fresh. Campbell kicks to Roberts. Pass to Campbell. The tray. Huskies with the rebound. Now, here is Irving. Martin dishes to Irving. Martin against Harper. Lets it go from 11. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And terrific passing by Prez. So skilled at moving the ball around the floor.
Here's Free. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Now here's Irving. UConn moving that ball around. Martin kicks to Irving. He can't get it to go. The Fighting Illini go the other way with it. Pass to Fresh. 11 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
The Fighting Illini making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And it's the Fighting Illini with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Campbell. He's covered by Joseph. Now the pass to Campbell. The feed to Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Keefe is checked in for UConn. Then for the Fighting Illini, Morris comes in for Campbell. And Starks is subbed in for Free. Irving passes to Martin. And it's good for 2.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Starks kicks to Morris. He feeds it to Johnson. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Huskies leading by 3. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Morris dishes to Starks. Back to Johnson. Huskies with the rebound. Splitter's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Joseph. And off the front, and in it goes. Joseph's got 5 now.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
He's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Joseph in at the 3 spot. Here's Starks. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the Huskies going. Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And, you know, this one has been a tight game all the way. Some runs made from both sides, but neither team has been able to hold a big lead for any lengthy period of time.
And I think we'll see things come to a head here in the second half. The teams that came out a little nervous early on, but guys like Prez will start looking to score more often, and this game will be decided by the stars on each side.
So on the floor for Illinois, Free out there with Fresh. Then there's Harper. Then there's Campbell. And it's Roberts in at the center.
There have been a lot of point guards, great point guards, that have just dominated the collegiate level. I think Prez could be the best of them all.
And Prez understands what it takes to keep offense effortless for his team, creating chances for others or taking over himself when it's called on. And something that comes as second nature to Prez and is really rare to see at that point guard position at his age.
The Huskies making a switch here. McGuire's checked in. Here's Campbell. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Huskies on offense. The lead is 2. No good from Irving. Here's Free. He's got 5. Campbell with it. To the middle. And it's sent back by Irving.
Nice job by Prez positioning himself for these blocks. I mean, sending a message with how he puts those shots in reverse.
They get it again. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Here's Campbell following the bucket by the Huskies. Here's Roberts. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Campbell's shot's good. He's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here is Irving. Here's Splitter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And the Fighting Illini going with a whole new group out there. Porter passes to Johnson. Back to Porter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Illinois will retain possession. Starts outside. Kicks it to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. The screen. And Posey kicks to Splitter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Huskies making a switch here. Keefe's checked in. The Fighting Illini also with a sub. Martin's checked in for Starks. And that one falls for Splitter. Illinois trails by 4. On the floor for UConn. In a 2-guard. Keefe is out there with Martin. And it's Splitter in at the 5. And out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Porter against Irving. Passes it to Keefe. Off the screen. Rebound by Roberts.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Morris outside. Here's Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Irving dishes to Splitter. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second half. Porter passes to Roberts. Fires at the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator arm that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here is Keith. There's the pick. Back to Irving. Illinois grabs the miss. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
The Fighting Illini making the switch here. Harper, he's checked in for Johnson. Campbell comes in for Morris. Fresh is checked in for Barton. And Free subbed in for Porter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. On the free throw, no good. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Out to the wing. 56 seconds left here in the second half. Buries it.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Here's Illinois. There's 45 seconds left here in the second half of the game. It's stolen by Martin. And they go to the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Mr. President, taking 2 shots.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try.
And what makes Prez special is his passion for the game. Any weakness he has, he works tirelessly to make it a strength.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Shot by Roberts, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Did you get the food I sent?
Yep, I got it, Mom, but Grant got most of it.
Oh, and tell her I love her. I love you.
Good. Maybe he'll make some shots next game.
Ooh, Mom, that's cold.
I don't mean it in a bad way.
Look, Mom, I meant to tell you that I've been thinking about going pro next year.
I think you're making the right decision.
Wait, really? Mom, I thought you would have wanted me to stay for another year.
I do, but I don't. I mean, education is very important, and you know I'll be on your back about getting that degree.
I know.
But this is your dream. Your daddy would tell you to take a chance on yourself, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he definitely would have, Mom. I mean, he never wanted me to settle for anything.
Exactly. So, let's get you a suit for the draft?
Yes! Definitely, Mom. Oh, and can you send another casserole?
Oh, yes. Please do.
Tuna or chicken?
Definitely not tuna.
What's wrong with tuna?
Love you, Mom.
Love you, baby.
All right,
Bye-bye.
Bye. Tuna. And stop eating all the casserole, man. Give me this.
Hey, I thought we were brothers now.
We are brothers.
Okay, so that means your food is my food.
You see all the dishes in the kitchen, man? You see all the dirty clothes around this apartment?
That's for the younger brother, okay? You, okay? I'm the upperclassman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Championship Game.
And this is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. It's the Georgetown Hoyas taking on the UConn Huskies.
This is what we've been waiting for all tournament long. All the buzzer beaters, all the upsets. They've all been leading to this. One of these teams are going to have their moment in the sun as they'll put it all on the line here tonight.
And you know, that pressure will be getting to them at some point. This is the biggest stage that they will have ever performed on. And if any of them somehow maybe hit their stride or that big shot, they will be campus legends for many years to come.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, they've got Warren. Also Hudson out there. Price is out there with Trice. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. Hudson with a screen on Irving. Trice passes to Hudson. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to Irving. "14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Trice kicks to Hudson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Hoyas shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Hoyas on D.
Well, anytime there's a title on the line in the game, you know players on both sides are coming out and going hard, 100 miles an hour early on. They just need to make sure they don't play ahead of themselves and drive ahead of their headlights.
And I think one guy to watch will be Prez. If he starts to force things early or maybe be too aggressive, it could spell trouble for his team. The team goes as Prez goes, and if he can play hard and smart, they're going to be tough to beat.
Excellent activity by Prez, really getting the opposition into trouble thanks to his effort and energy and hustle.
Outside Randolph. Kicks to Hudson. Down low. Here's Price. Great D that time from Irving. UConn moving that ball around. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
And what a journey it has been for this whole team to make it to the title game. Probably means the most to Prez. Remember, lost his father at a young age and has found solace in the game of basketball. And what has been a very difficult time for this young man.
And, you know, regardless of what happens here in the championship game, a tip of the hat to Prez is warranted. I mean, he's carried himself in a fabulous way all year and worked to honor the memory of his fallen father by his performance and conduct.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. But I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No.
The Huskies leading by 5. Taking a look at the Hoyas. Warren is out there with Price. And it's Trice. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
To the wing on the left. Trice dishes to Randolph. Feeds it to Trice. Passes to Warren. Outside Randolph. They double team Randolph. Here's Hudson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Hit. Shooting one.
The Hoyas shooting their third. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And guys, this was just the kind of first half that Prez and his team wanted. They've still got plenty of work to do, a long way to go, but certainly in control of the game here.
And how they come out after the break might be the deciding factor in this game. If they can hold off and protect their lead, they might be in cruise control all the way to the title.
In at point guard. And it's Joseph in at the small forward spot. Taking a look at the Hoyas. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price. And it's Trice. And it's Randolph in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Warren. Here's Hudson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hudson's got 6 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second lead.
It looks like it may have had the opposite effect on the defenders. I mean, right there, it looked like they were still in halftime mode. And most folks assume that Prez will be a one-and-done player. I mean, it makes sense given where many feel he'd be drafted. But there is talk about him perhaps staying on longer than one season. I always think that's a personal call, and I hope Prez does what's best for him.
And I don't know if that is just wishful thinking from fans and boosters, or if it holds any water at all. But the fact of the matter is Prez will do what he feels is right for his situation. And you know what? I just hope he takes everything into consideration and makes the right decision.
Splitter sets a screen. They set the pick. All sorts of time. Misses off the right iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
A nice shot by Hudson.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
And stolen by Price. They push it up 4 on 3. And the layup's good off the glass. The Huskies leading by 3. Pass to Joseph. Martin on the wing. And a wide open look for Irving. They get the rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Huskies have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Splitter. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Both teams will make substitutions. And the second free throw, good. Georgetown trails by 4. Harkless kicks to Felix. And the pass to Hodges. Now here's Gonzalez. To the inside. Nelson against Pierce. To the middle. It's tipped. Lock at 6. Hodges misses.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. And, you know, we had a feeling this game might come down to the wire, and look where we are now. Somebody's going to make a huge play and bring home a title for their school.
Yeah, and if I had to guess as to which player is going to have that moment, I think it'd be Prez. I mean, he is starting to get that look in his eyes that you see in all the great ones, and you just get the feeling something big is on its way.
La Jolla shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Harkless. And here are the Hoyas now, trailing by 2. He's in at point guard, and it's Splitter in at the center position. That ties the game.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
UConn with the ball. The Hoyas getting their last shot to go. 1:57 left to play here in the second half. And Harkless pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it there.
And the call will be against Prez. That is his first foul of the game. Hudson's checked in for Joseph. There's 1:47 left in the second half of basketball. And there's the feed to Hudson. To take the lead, and it's blocked. Now here's Irving, and it's Joseph in the corner. Oh, good with the triple. Tries with it. He kicks to Hudson. Fires from 18. No good off the front iron.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not. I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And it's the Huskies on the break. And they're running. Poke loose. And it's the Huskies on the break. Here's Irving. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And the Hoyas making a change here. To the paint, here's Randolph. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a nice job at nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. And so he hits both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Here's Irving. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, he just threw that pass up for grabs. I mean, and that's never a good idea.
Knocks it loose. Now, here's Trice, covered by Irving, and the call will be against Prez. So that'll be his second foul of the game, or the single bonus. So they'll have 1-1 right now, and that chance at the line. And no good on the 1-1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Shooting for the Huskies, Mr. President.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, it's admirable when you look at Prez, a selfless superstar with incredible potential. I think he's got a chance to be one of the all-time greats. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Trice kicks to Randall. Jacks up a 3. Huskies with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 4. 2 shots.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Now Trice. And so it's UConn with the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all...
So where do they have you now?
Oh, man, I can't even keep track anymore.
Well, look, I did my part. I was getting you open looks all season. And don't forget me next time you get an award. Grant is solely responsible for my basketball success.
Look, man, I won't even have to do all that. You're going to be up there with me.
Man, maybe, but I'll probably be in Europe somewhere next year.
Whoa, Europe, man. Look, I can't see that there's possibly 30 guards in the NBA who are better than you.
Maybe not, man, but we'll see how it goes.
Nah, I'm serious.
Prez, don't worry about me, all right? We'll link up, man. Anytime you want to log on the sticks and lose a game or two, I'll be there. But no, seriously, I'm good, man. I'm happy for you.
Appreciate that, man. That means a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Look, let me practice my my speech. I got to thank the person who is responsible for most of the points that I've scored this year, my homie, and the person that I always beat in video games, Grant Alabaster. Any words, Grant?
You know, I feel like T.O. right now. That's my quarterback. That's my teammate.
All right, man, enough. Yeah. You won't have, are you really gonna cry when we're up there?
I'm really getting a little emotional right now.
Okay.
Let's finish the game.
Yeah, let's do it. Are you crying because I'm beating you so bad?
It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, the big man on campus.
Yes,
Grab
sir.
that basketball and bring it over. Make yourself useful.
All right.
Oh, so you do remember how to pass the ball.
I never forgot how to pass. They just keep asking me to shoot. So
Good
what's
to
the
see
man
you.
to do? You too.
Mr. President, huh? That got out of hand pretty quick.
Well, it's a catchy name. What can I say?
Hey, look, if you want to hang around, I got the 6th graders coming in here in a minute.
Remember coming in here every Saturday? You know, you were hard on me even then.
I only know one way, and that's hard work.
And that's why I'm here. Look, I can't talk to my college coaches, and I trust you more anyway, but I need to get ready. Pre-draft camps are coming up, and then summer league, and then, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, you help out today, and then we'll get to work.
Get to work like today?
Yeah, like as soon as they leave.
All right.
Is there any better time?
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, if you get ready and stay ready, you ain't got to get ready when somebody call you to get ready.
I like it.
And you know what? Be careful, because one of these kids coming in here could dethrone you in the next 10 years.
I don't know about that.
Spread out those cones for the dribble drills.
Where you want them?
On the ground, on either side of the paint, same way we've been doing for the last 10 years.
All right. I didn't know if you had a new drill or if it's the same old drills or what.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it.
I know, that's your style.
With the first pick in the 2016 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select
Hello?
Hello? Is this the president of basketball?
Yeah, I guess this is Prez. Who is this?
Okay, thank you. Please hold for Mike Krzyzewski.
Excuse me, who did you say? Hello?
Hello, is this Prez?
Yeah, this is Prez. Is this Coach K?
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm calling.
Yeah, I am. It's not that often that you get a call out of the blue from someone like you, so yeah.
Well, I've got very good reason for calling, I can assure you. On behalf of USA Basketball, I'd like to officially invite you to be a part of the team.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, yes, amazing.
You were absolutely terrific this season in college, and we think you'd be a great addition to our team.
Wow, that is an unbelievable offer. I don't know what to say.
So, does that mean you accept?
100%. Yeah, I mean, I've always dreamed of, representing my country in a way like this, so I'm in.
That's amazing. We'll get you some additional details shortly, and I'm really looking forward to coaching you at our next mini camp this summer.
All right, Coach.
See you this summer, Prez.
All right, see you. Coach K, USA, USA, USA. Oh, I gotta call my mom.
Incredible event tonight, featuring many of the world's greatest athletes. The United States with a very talented team, taking on the Australian team full of talent themselves, all on this international stage. we'll see Australia and Team USA.
And what a tournament it's been so far. And we're just getting started. Two great teams going at it with the United States against an up-and-coming Australia.
And, you know, after all the games, it comes down to this. No matter who steps up to win the title, we've been treated to an incredible exhibition of all the best players in the world all tournament long.
So Australia will get the first possession.
And on the international stage like this, it is...
Platoon swap here for Team USA. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Exum with it. To the wing on the left. Inside. Some nice ball movement by Australia. 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Kept alive. And Anthony sends it back. Here's George.
And Paul George, as we've seen, back with the U.S. team, and great to see, undaunted by his injury in a national team scrimmage a few years back. On that compound fracture, one of the more gruesome injuries we've ever seen. But George is one of the world's best players, and this is certainly where he belongs.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Over to the left wing. Here's Baines, guarded by Jordan. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, and another miss by Australia. Team USA leading by 3. Irving attacking, and Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Now, here's Butler. There's 1:38 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Down low. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. The stupendous finish in traffic. 1:25 left in the first.
And this tournament has shown the world just how far Australian basketball has come. A lot of great players on this team, and almost all of them playing for NBA teams.
Well, over the past few decades, basketball has really exploded in Australia. And they're seeing what could be the start of a golden era for their national team.
The offensive rebound. George, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Baines, guarded by Jordan. And another miss by Australia. Team USA leading by 5. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's Exum. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn.
Welcome back, everyone. International basketball at its finest. Already 1 quarter in the books. USA versus Australia. A lot of talent on both of these teams.
And guys, this USA squad looked pumped and really ready to go. They've got to be feeling pretty good about how they've been playing.
No doubt about that. I mean, but this Australian team is extremely talented, and there's plenty of time left. So it'll be interesting to see how the Boomers execute here in the second quarter.
And they'll keep possession. And that's out of bounds. Australia will keep it. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Australia needs to get off a shot here.
And you gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach. Well, when the U.S. picks players from the NBA, it just isn't about taking the best player at each position. They look at much more than that to assemble the best team that they can.
Yeah, and that's a great point because this is not an all-star team, although many of these players are all-star. There's a difference. Really, they're looking for players that can impact the game without the ball, make others around them better, and are suited for the international style of play.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Good on the shot.
And what can you say about the impact Coach K has had on USA basketball? Has led the team to victories in every major tournament. More importantly, though, has brought the prestige back to the program. The best of the best in the U.S. once again line up to be a part of the national team.
Australia trails by 10. Martin kicks to Dellavedova. Tries from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And with Coach K, that is what I think people forget. USA basketball was underachieving in tournaments before he took over in 2006.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, Coach K was the perfect guy to ignite a real passion for players to get excited about representing their country again. I mean, had the gravitas with all the pros because of his legendary status as a college coach, knows how to manage people and players and these stars, and he's had them playing unselfishly and as a unit his entire tenure. Credit to Coach K for sure, but also to the players as well.
And you have to be impressed with the balance that the Australian team has. Defenders and scorers from top to bottom. It's a big part of why they have been so successful here in the tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Australians have put together a team that works extremely well with each other and have played unselfish basketball the whole way. I mean, they're definitely more than the sum of their parts on paper.
And we are just about ready to start the second half. Irving's checked in for Irving. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Irving for the lead. And it's Patty Mills with the three. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Cousins. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Green outside. And again, Team USA, no luck.
And perhaps the biggest strength of this Australian team, their passing ability. Everyone at every position has a great sense of how to move the ball around.
Yeah, when you have guys like Bogut, Ingles, who all have size that can keep the ball moving around when it's not in the hands of a guard, I mean, that's a fun, enjoyable style of basketball to watch. And what an honor it has to be for Prez to be representing his country on perhaps one of the biggest stages of basketball. Prez showed what he's capable of in college, and with his skill set, it wasn't too surprising to see him named to the team. Overall, it's been an incredible learning experience for Prez.
Well, it's been a bit of a tradition to take one exceptional college player on the U.S. team and on their roster. This cycle, it's Prez's turn.
I'm Prez, and I approve that steal.
And the Brown,
Presidential
and
party.
just how those two were special in college. The same can be said for Prez. Plus, he'll get a chance to test himself on the international stage.
And Team USA making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Australia. With Prez and being named to this team, USA Basketball will traditionally call in one standout college player to fill out the roster. Prez was that guy for this tournament.
Well, He was a standout in college, and you know about how high expectations are for Prez at the next level. He's been getting a taste of basketball at the highest level in this tournament. It just has to be an honor for him to be able to be a part of Team USA.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Thompson. Now here is Dellavedova. Not a lot of room. No good. Excellent D there from Anthony. To the paint to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And guys, this is something that happens in every international gathering. It's fun to see so many of the U.S. and Australian players going head-to-head, even though they're on the same NBA team.
Yeah, and they played against each other before in practice, but in competition, where a title's on the line, you better believe it'll be a no-holds-barred affair.
That one good for two.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Green's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Martin. At the top of the key, Bain. Brokoff, defended by Durant. Pass to Dellavedova. From downtown, Team USA grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Australia.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't.
16 seconds left in the fourth. And out of bounds, Australia will have it.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving with the steal. Tries it from 9. Martin with the block. And he's able to get it back. So it's Team USA winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.